2017 Kia Optima plug-in hybrid. The 2017 Kia Optima PHEV adds plug-in capability and DEV-only operation to the Optima hybrid's already well-rounded attributes and agreeable personality. That said, its familiar shape does get a few touches shared with the Optima hybrid that are aimed at reducing drag: a slightly redesigned, model-specific front fascia with active grille shutters that close at speed, a reshaped rear bumper with a diffuser that shrouds the exhaust tip, and a more aerodynamic wheel design. Things take a similar tack beneath the skin, the Optima PHEV sharing its 154 horsepower, direct-injected 2.0-liter inline-4 and 6-speed automatic transmission with the conventional hybrid. To maximize the efficiency of the gasoline engine in this application, however, Kia swapped in a high-voltage electric oil pump to replace the two, one mechanical pump and one low-voltage electrically driven pump, units used in the hybrid. Cooling for the plug-in's transmission is by means of a liquid-to-air heat exchanger. Undercover electrons. We appreciate how deftly the hybrid powertrain sorts out the particulars of meshing internal combustion with an AC motor. Part of this credit goes to Kia's decision to use a 6-speed automatic transmission teamed with the electric motor, supplanting a traditional torque converter. Although this setup goes against the prevailing industry practice of employing a two-motor CVT, or power split transaxle, for hybrid powertrains, the 6-speed imparts a welcome sense of familiarity to the hybrid driving experience by downshifting perceptibly under heavy acceleration. At the test track, the PHEV performed virtually identically to the Optima hybrid. An 8.0-second 0 to 60 mph run in a 16.2-second quarter-mile time put it just 0.1 second behind its plugless, and lighter, hybrid sibling. The plug-in model also registered 0.80 grams of grip on the skidpad and took 185 feet to reach a stop from 70 mph, neither of which have us extolling its dynamic virtues, but the 215/55 R17 Kumho Solus TA31 Eco tires at least give plenty of warning via understeer before push comes to wreck. Few details of what's happening at the road surface travel upstream through the synthetic feeling steering, but responses to inputs at least are linear. Special mention goes to an improved regenerative braking system that reaps a 10% gain in energy recovery by refining the collaboration between the hybrid control unit and the brake actuation. Although this may sound like a recipe for dull and schizophrenic brake pedal feel, it manages to work reasonably transparently. The price of efficiency. Unlike the standard hybrid, which comes in a base version as well as X-trim, the PHEV is sold exclusively as an X. X resides between LX and SX in the optimal hierarchy. With the base price of $36,105, the plug-in hybrid requires a not insubstantial $9,215 premium over the $26,890 asked for the base Optima hybrid and $4,220 more than the $31,885 hybrid X. As of this writing, however, the Optima PHEV was still eligible for a $4,919 federal tax credit, which brings its price right in line with that of the Hybrid X. Additional state incentives may be available. Besides the aforementioned powertrain upgrades and exterior streamlining, the PHEV also has an instrument cluster display detailing powertrain operations and energy usage, plus an enriched set of UVO infotainment features, not to mention the plug-in capability. Connecting one end of the cable to the single port in the Optima's left front fender and the other to a standard 120-volt household outlet fully charges the battery pack in less than 9 hours, hooking up to a 240-volt, level 2, source cuts that time to less than 3. As for the UVO telematics, along with the requisite Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, the PHEV adds LTE wireless connectivity that communicates directly with the car via the UVO smartphone app to perform remote functions including start, stop, reconditioning of the cabin temperature, and lock, unlock. Also included in the app are Kia's My Car Zone features, including curfew, speed alerts, and geofencing capabilities, which ought to help helicopter parents keep tabs on their offspring. A charging station locator and the ability to check your vehicle's charge status and scheduled charging sessions are provided as well. The most relevant number for the plug-in are its fuel economy figures, however. EPA rated at a combined 40 miles per gallon, our Optima hybrid returned 40 mph overall with the help of some electrons and 44 mph in our 75 mile per hour highway test. Those are respectable figures, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that a plugless 2018 Camry hybrid matched them. As previously stated, we did manage to get 27 miles of travel in EV-only mode, which could significantly trim gasoline usage for drivers with short commutes and/or charging facilities at their place of employment. Then again, that battery range pales in comparison to the 53-mile battery-only figure we recorded in the smaller but similarly priced 2017 Chevrolet Volt, let alone the 238-mile Marathon we extracted from the batteries of the much smaller Chevy Volt PHEV. But for individuals who reside in certain traffic-heavy urban areas and are still wary of making the leap to a full EV such as the Volt, that charging port in the Optimus fender may ultimately reap benefits that far outreach any financial arguments or environmental altruism, real or perceived. After all, it grants them legal access to PHEV lanes so they can leave behind much of the rush hour gridlock.
Yeah.